Hey, what's up guys, this is Vikas once again back with another tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a 4-step or 4-option infographics like this in this PowerPoint guys. So this infographics is quite different from the previous one because I have created 3 slides of the same infographics to demonstrate the different conditions. Like first, as you can see in the first one, I have created this infographics and try to create a scene of a winter season. Like you can see here, the mountain is covered with the ice, all the mountains are covered with the ice, and here you can see the ice is spreaded both side of the road, and here in the sky you can see the clouds are moving here, and the overall scene is looking like it's the cold condition and the season of winter. Okay, now move to the second slide. As you can see here, I have put red color on the top rather than putting a blue color because I just want to represent that it is a season of summer, and you can see the sand is spreaded both side of the road, and the overall scene is looking quite similar to the summer. And the third one, as you can see here, I have tried to create a natural beauty and try to put some grass at the both side of the road. So before start creating it guys, I just want to request you, if you are new on this channel and watching this video for the first time, then do subscribe this channel and press the bell icon so that you'll get notified whenever we upload a new video. Okay, one more thing I just want to discuss you guys. These 3 templates, all these 3 slides actually you are going to download free of cost, and you are going to use it in your project as per your need without any cost guys, because I'm going to provide it free of cost, and the link I will going to give in the description section. So after watching this video, you can go there, check out the description link and download it, use it in your project as per your need. So now it's time to start creating it guys. So I'm going to create it. Click on insert option. Here you will find the new slide option. Just click on that and choose a blank slide over here. Now first one, the scene, first scene I have, I'm going to create it, and after creating it I hope you will create other 2 scenes very easily, because a little bit difference in both these 2, 3 and 4 slide as you can see here. So you can do it easily if you know the concept of creating it in the first slide. Okay, so I'm going to create it guys. First I will create the road, and before creating the road I will put the whole screen, whole slide into split 2 parts. Okay, this is the first part and the sky will be the second part. So land and sky I will create it first, and after this I will create the road. Okay, so before start creating, let me show you which kind of element I have used and gathered together, group it to give a uh, effect like this. Okay, so as you can see here, for the road I have created this black shape over here, this white strip at the both sides of the road, and at the middle I have created this dashed dashed path. Okay, and this is the rectangle I have used here. Other rectangle I have used for the sky, and these are the shape I have used in this particular infographics, as I using it in the previous lectures, like in other infographics. So I'm just going to create it guys. Let me undo it so that everything's will hold their positions. Okay, now I just start creating it. Just click on insert option. Here you will find the shape option. Just click on that and choose a rectangle like this. And now something less than the half of the screen, I will draw a rectangle like this and put it over here. Remove the outlines of this rectangle. So I'm going to click on shape outline option. Here you will find the no outline. So I just clicking on it. Okay, now look guys. So this is done, and now what I'm going to do, I will duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D and put it over the top. Before putting it, I just want to fill it with a different random color. Later on we will change it. Okay, so I'm going to bring it to the front. So I'm going to bring it to the front, this blue shape, or you can put it like this much is enough. Okay, or maybe something half is enough. This much is enough. Okay, So now what I'm going to do, I will create the road. So creating it, what I'm going to do, again I'm clicking on insert option. Okay, let me duplicate the yellow shape by pressing Ctrl D and put it at the bottom like this. Okay, and now I'm going to decrease the height like this. Okay guys, now right click over the yellow rectangle, and here you will find the edit point option. Just click on that. You will find 4 black dot over here. So along with the 4 black dot, there is no any black dot. If you want to add a black dot, then you just have to click on the red line. As you can see here, I have put the cursor on the red line. As I click on here, click on this red line, a new black dot will appear here. Okay, so we want 2 new black dot. Okay, so I'm going to put it over here and I will slide it over here. Now you can see the dot will created here. Now again I'm going to click here and put it over here to create another new black dot. Let me change the color of this shape because it's confusion guys. So let me choose another color, like I'm going to choose it. Okay, now right click over here, edit point, and now what we have to do, we have to adjust these handles like this and these handles straightward like this. Okay, now click on this shape, and after clicking on this shape, we have to move this handle something like this, and click on this black dot and move this handle something like this. Click on this one, and you just have to make some adjustment guys, so do it very carefully. It will take some time, but don't get bored. Just do it very carefully. Okay, now we'll do changes with this dot. So click on this dot. As you click here, you will find 2 white handles. So I'm going to make changes with this handle. So I'm going to put it over here like this, and I'm going to put this dot something here, and also will change in these handles. Just put it over here. Okay, now let's make some closer like this. Okay, now it's done guys. Okay, I'm going to move it to the top like this. Okay, and put this rectangle something here and bring it to the front so that we can cover this part. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to click on insert option. Here you will find the isosceles triangle option. Just click on that and drag an isosceles triangle like this. Remove the outline, just change the color, shape fill, like I'm going to do it. Just randomly choose any color guys. So I'm going to choose a red color for this. And now what I'm going to do, I will rotate it like this. Okay, or maybe this. Right click over here, and now you have to click on edit point option. You will find 3 dot again at 3 corners of the triangle. So I'm going to drag this dot over here. Okay, and now drag this dot over here, or maybe here, or maybe here. Drag this dot over here. Okay guys, and now I'm going to, as I click on this dot, we'll get 2 handles. So I'm going to do changes with this handle. I'm going to put it over here like this. Okay, and again I will just put it over here like this. Click on this handle, again make changes like this and drag it over here. Okay, now it's fine guys. We have to do the same thing for the right side. So let me choose the black color for this I'm going to choose a black color for the road and white color for the side. So I'm going to choose this white color for the side. Sorry. Shift B. Oh, sorry. White color for this side. Okay. Press Ctrl D to make a duplicate copy or rotate it like this and flip it horizontally. Rotate it like this. Sorry. Select it and rotate it like this. Put it over here and now put this point over here. Just drag it over here like this. Sorry. Just right click over here and choose edit point option. You just have to shift this point over here and now shift this point over here and this one over here. Now select this handle and put it over here. Select this handle and put it over here like this. And now select all these two handles and drag it something here. Drag this point something here, guys. Drag this point something here. Okay guys, done. Now again we have to make a duplicate copy of this shape, and now what I'm going to do, I will rotate it something like this, decrease the size and select it and put it over here. Or click on insert option. Here you will find a shape. Here you will find the triangle option. Just click on that and drag a triangle like this. Okay. Now put the triangle at the middle. Like I'm going to put it over here. Right click over here. Choose edit point option and drag this point something here, somewhere here, and drag it somewhere here. Okay guys, so do changes. Okay, fine guys. So now this is ready. You just have to give some time, guys. So now what I'm going to create, guys, I will create some sky and this mountain. So mountain is important. So for the sky, I'm going to choose a color. Like I'm going to fill it with this, maybe for this color. And for this, what I'm going to do, I will use picture or texture fill. So I will use, you just have to click on picture and texture fill, and here you will find option of texture. So you just have to click on texture, and here you will find ice effect like this. Okay, so you have to select this one, or maybe as per your requirement you can select this one. Okay, so I have selected this one, guys. Now it's time to create the mountain. So to create mountain, I just have to select triangle and make it no outline. And after this, I'm going to duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D, put it over here, right click, just click on edit point option, just put this shape, sorry, just click on this shape, and you can drag it like this, and that's it. Now click here, press Ctrl and Shift together and drag it inward to make it smaller, fill it with the white color and put it over the previous one. So I'm going to put it over here so that it will look like a mountain is covered with the ice. Such type of effect I just want to create. Select all these two shapes and press Ctrl G to make a single group, and for this I'm going to choose a gradient fill option I'm going to delete all these stops because we want only 2 stops, guys. So for the mountain, what I'm going to use, I will use this color, and the type should be linear, and the direction should be left to right. And for the right side, I'm going to use the same color but the lighter version of this color. Sorry, for the left side, I'm going to use this color. I'm going to alternate these handles like this. Okay, you can add a stop over here and choose this color for this. Now you can see the mountain over here. Okay, now I'm just going to duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D and put it over here. Put it over here. Let's make it small. Put it over here. Press Ctrl D. Press Ctrl and Shift together and drag it inward to make it smaller. And put it over here. And now again I'm going to duplicate it. Just drag it down and put it over here. Ctrl D. Press Ctrl Shift. Drag it upward and put it over here. So these are the mountain effect. You can create it, guys. Make it smaller and put it over here like this. Okay. So you can create it very easily, guys. This is not a very tough job. Now it's time to create the cloud. So to do that, what I'm going to do, create cloud, I'm going to click on insert option. Here you will find the rounded rectangle option. Just click on that, drag it and move it to the right so that we can get a rounded rectangle like this. Just make it no outline. Decrease the height. Put it over here. Decrease the height. Click the oval shape, press Ctrl Shift together, drag it outward, make it no outline, put it over here. Press Ctrl D, put it over here. Press Ctrl Shift together, drag it outward to make it bigger, press Ctrl D. Press Ctrl Shift together, drag it inward to make it smaller and put it over here. Okay, so this is the cloud we just created in very less time, guys. So make it smaller like this and put it over here. Press Ctrl D. Okay, guys, so this is the cloud. And now what I'm going to do, I will provide, first I will select all these clouds, press Ctrl G to make a single group and fill it with a different color. So first I will provide a transparency, like I'm going to make all the shapes something transparent like this. And choose a white color for this. White color for all the shapes. Okay. And now I will increase the transparency like this. Let me take the reference of the previous slide, guys. So yes. Make transparent. Before doing this, what I'm going to do, right click over here, ungroup it, and now click on format option and say union under the merge shape option. Now make it transparent as per union. So I'm going to make it something this much. Press Ctrl D, press Ctrl and Shift together and put it over here. Okay, press Ctrl D, put it over here, press Ctrl and Shift together, Ctrl D, put it over here, press Ctrl Shift together and drag it inward to make it smaller. Drag it inward to make it smaller. Press Ctrl D, just behind this, press Ctrl D and put it just behind this. Press Ctrl D, and again you have to put it something here. Okay, press Ctrl Shift together, make it smaller, put it over here, and put this one back, send it to back. Sorry, you have to put it something here, guys. Okay, so this is how you can create a cloud effect, guys. This is so simple, so you can create it very easily. Now it's time to create this pole with this effect, guys. So do it. So click on insert option, just click on shape option, you will find rounded rectangle option, just click on that, press Ctrl Shift together and drag it outward to make it bigger like this. Now select drag this point to the left side to make it more sharper. Okay, and now what I'm going to do, remove the shape outline, and I'm going to remove it, I'm going to move it 45 degrees. So I'm going to set minus 45 degrees. Now put it over here. It's time to create pole, so I'm going to select this shape, cane shape, and drag it over here like this. Remove the outlines, make it thinner to this much, and for this I'm going to use the gradient color. For the left I'm going to use this color, for the middle I'm going to use white color, and for the right side I'm going to use another color like this. And put this shape over here, put this pole, this is a pole, right click over here, bring it to the front. Okay, put it over here like this, and now again I'm going to choose a rounded rectangle option, so I'm going to choose it from here and drag it over here, just remove the outlines and put it over here. Okay, now let me take the reference of the previous slide. So okay, we have to copy this text and icons from the previous slide and put it over here on the next slide. So I'm going to put it over here. So I'm going to put it over here, and now I'm going to change the color. So I'm going to fill it with the orange color like this, and this I'm also going to fill it with the orange color. Now what I'm going to do, I will select all these shapes together except these two clouds and press Ctrl G to make a single group, and now I will put this over here. Okay, put this over here. Now let me select the pole. I have to provide some more darker color because it not can identically not can be identified. So I'm going to provide this color. Oh, now it's fine. So now you have to, okay, there is an outliner also there. So for the outline I'm going to duplicate this shape, and I'm going to provide it shape outline, like I'm going to black outline, provide it, and no fill option, and just press Ctrl and Shift together and drag it inward to make it smaller and put it over here like this. Got it, guys? Same will do for this shape. So I'm going to press Ctrl D, put it over here, make it outline, black outline, and shape fill will no fill. Press Ctrl and Shift together and drag it inward to make it smaller like this. Put it over here like this. Okay, and now I will. Okay. Now it's fine, guys. So the only thing we have to do now is we have to duplicate this shape. So I'm going to press Ctrl D and put it over here. Press Ctrl and Shift together and drag it inward to make it smaller. And now put it over here. Again I'm going to press Ctrl D, press Ctrl Shift, drag it inward to make it smaller. Put it over here. And now press Ctrl D, press Ctrl Shift together and drag it inward to make it smaller and put it over here like this. Okay, guys. So the only thing you have to do, you just have to decrease the size of the text. So I'm going to decrease it, guys. So I'm going to decrease it like this. This is option text. We have to decrease the size something this much. Again we have option text. We have to decrease the size to this much. And now you can do it, guys. So this is how you can create this tutorial, guys. Okay, so this is how you can create it. The only thing you have to do, you have to split this blue line. First you have to change the color of this line. So I'm going to fill it with the white color, and after this what I'm going to do, I will select a rectangle and just put it over here, and now I will rotate it like this and start splitting it. So I'm going to put it over here, just press Ctrl D and put it over here, decrease the size, press Ctrl D, press Ctrl D, press Ctrl D, and put it over here, and closer. Make it closer as you go further. Okay, so make it closer, got it, right, as you go further. And now select all these rectangles as well as this shape and save fragment under the merge option. So I'm going to save fragment. Okay, and remove the parts which you don't want. Like I don't want this part, so I'm going to remove it. I don't want this part, so I'm going to remove it. Sorry, I don't want this part, so I'm going to remove it. Delete it. Just delete it. Just delete it. And again, finally, I don't want this part, so I'm going to delete it. Now select all this fragment part and fill it with the white color. Okay, so I'm going to fill it with the white color, guys. Okay, now it's done, guys. So as much time you will give on a presentation or an infographics, the infographics will become better, guys. So this is the tutorial I just explained you. I just have provided you an idea to start with the PowerPoint and PowerPoint 0 to become a master to create a infographics like this. So that's why it's taking time, and I just started this tutorial for the teaching purpose, so I don't have any much time to create all these things very precisely. So if you will spend time on this, you will definitely do better than me also, guys. So please do it very carefully and keep patience while creating it, guys. So it's looking too attractive, guys. And that's all for today. See you in the next tutorial. Till now, bye, and thank you very much for watching this video.